Hi everyone, it's Lauren and welcome back to another episode of my walks in London. Today I'm going to take you along the Southbank. I'm here with the lovely Will, who's being my cameraman, helping me out today.
Hello.
As always, there will be a link in the description box of this video which will have a map of the walk that we do, so you can follow it yourself if you are ever in London. So today we are starting in Westminster. Behind me you can kind of see the Palace of Westminster and Big Ben. The nearest tube stop to where we are is Westminster Tube Station, which is on the Jubilee line. This is north of the river. We are going to cross the river and then walk along the south, but I think this is a nice place to start the walk because there are so many touristy things around here, like the Houses of Parliament and Westminster Abbey. There's also a pier down by the embankment where you can get a boat from here all the way down the river to Greenwich, which is a really nice boat trip and another walk that I'm probably going to do another time. So come along and join us and let's get walking. So we're just going over Westminster Bridge now. There are people everywhere, but just to let you know where we're going all the way across the Southbank past the National Theatre. We're going to go past the Tate Modern, we're going to go past the Globe Theatre and end up at Borough Market near London Bridge, which is an amazing food market, so hopefully we'll see some nice things.
Can't wait.
Get some stuff for our dinner, and our first place we're seeing now is the London Eye. Southbank is really kind of like if you want, instead of going to London, you wanted to go to Disneyland or something. You've got like the Sea Life Centre and the London Dungeon and apparently Shrek's Adventure. So, like,
there you go.
I can see you like reacting to what I'm saying, like,
Is that am I overdoing it? Is it over-expression?
Like, oh, very interesting.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, Shrek's Adventure, don't let me forget that. No.
Have you never been?
Never been.
Oh,
I'm sure it's brilliant and it's worth the 50 quid or whatever that you pay for it.
I think I've been on it maybe like 3 or 4 times.
How have you been on it 3 or 4
because
times and I've
people.
never been on it?
I know, that's what I thought. I thought I must have gone with you when you like first came down.
No. Fancy a snog?
We're just coming up to the Southbank Centre now. This is one of my favourite bits of the Southbank because they have all these like pop-up food stores and like fun places to go. Southbank Centre is like a centre for culture and arts, I suppose, isn't it? It kind of puts on loads of like lectures and concerts and things. So
isn't there a skateboard bit as well around it?
Yeah, there is. That's like further on. Southbank Centre we have the British Film Institute, the BFI, which puts on really interesting showings of films, and next to that is the National Theatre, but before then, just under this bridge next to the BFI is a little second-hand book market. Do your best Olivier, Will.
Did my what?
Your best Olivier. It's uncanny. Very good. This is the National Theatre. They have really good stuff on here. I really love coming here because they have a really wide range of plays. It's quite experimental, some of it, because it is government funded, but they've had things like The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time and War Horse. Some really big plays that have blown up have started here in the National Theatre. What I am really excited about is because inside the National Theatre it has the best gift shop. Now will tell you that I love gift shops.
You love them.
Everywhere we go I'm like, gift shop. And I'm quite sad to say that the National Theatre is the best gift shop on this tour, so like we're kind of peaking a little bit early, but it's really, really exciting, and I hope that they still have the Angels in America display up there, which was really beautiful when I went last time. They probably won't, but let's go have a check. Pretty ugly, the National Theatre, isn't it? It's all like
I don't think
concrete.
it's not like classically beautiful.
I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like it was voted like the ugliest building in London or something. Like when it was first built, everyone hated it. But I think it's kind of avant-garde. It's very like 60s concrete.
It's the 60s when it was made.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you a date, but it would be wrong. This is where, you know when you watch This Morning and they do stuff outside?
This is right here.
This is it, it's right here. This is the bit. It's like I'm
Not
filming you
to
for
be
This
like
Morning.
Lorraine Kelly. So there's your Tate Modern.
There it is. You can see the big tower. I may have sold the Tate Modern short, you know, in terms of its gift shop quality, because I've just realised the one I've always been going in is a really small one, and there's a much bigger, better gift shop the other side. Stop on our tour next to the Tate Modern is the Globe. It's a reconstruction of Shakespeare's Globe. But before we get to the Globe, I did just want to point out these little buildings here, which I would call houses. But I feel like they must be offices now because, I mean, who would live there? But they're so beautiful. I love the little doors. This would be my perfect place to live, like right next to the Globe Theatre, just like view of the Thames. Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe.
I've never actually seen a play in the Globe. I know that you haven't. I don't need to ask you that.
Actually, you know what? When I was in sixth form, we were due to come here to watch Coriolanus.
Oh, really?
And so we drove in a bus 3 hours down from Lincolnshire. We get here, and then Miss Kane looks at the tickets and realised she's got it for the wrong day.
Oh
so it was like,
so you're like, well, we're not doing this trip again.
Back we go.
Oh my god, that's
and she got like in trouble from the headmaster and had to like write a letter of apology back to all the parents.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. You were so close.
So close.
Oh well. What I have done is gone in the Wanamaker Playhouse, which is their winter version, because the Globe is all open air, as old Shakespeare theatres would have been. So the audience gets wet. So it is only open in the summer. But they now have an indoor playhouse, which is just lit by candlelight. So it is still traditional, but it's inside, which is what the players would have done when they were performing in like kind of houses and stuff. They kind of went, they toured around the UK.
I'm learning.
You are learning. I was going to say I feel like a school teacher, but I haven't prepared my lessons. So it's like, fun fact though, you can get married inside the Globe.
Really?
I've looked into this
Huh.
several times. It's a place called the Underglobe. It's very, very expensive, but it's just that's
I've-
interesting, isn't it?
I've never,
you can get married
I've never heard
there.
that. I've never come across
Yeah.
that.
So watch this space.
She's my exclusively sweet, sweet, marvelous girl.
We are pretty tired now. It's 5 o'clock and all of the stalls are kind of packing up. So we bought some stuff though. We bought some nice cheese, we bought some sausage, some meat stuff, and some
Truffle honey.
Truffle honey. Oh, getting blinded. And we got some little custard tart things as well to
Almond
eat.
tart
Almond,
cake
like
thing.
yeah. So I guess we're going to end up the walk here now. This will be the end. The nearest station, if you wanted to leave from Borough Market, is London Bridge.
But then
That's what we'll
Borough's
be
really
doing.
close as well,
Oh
right?
yeah, also Borough, but it's a bit of a walk to Borough. But yeah, so it's kind of the easy place to get to. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.